Hello students, welcome to Physical Science Digital Classes Mahabubabad. Myself Narendrababu, PGT Chemistry, TSMS Mahabubabad. Today, Human Eye and Colorful World, Class 10, Part 9. In this session, we are going to discuss about dispersion of light activities. Dispersion of light. First, Activity 1. Materials required: prism, wooden plank, table, white light source, white screen or white wall. Coming to the procedure. Take a prism and place it on table near a vertical white wall or white screen. Take a prism and place it on the table near a vertical white wall or white screen. Near a white screen or vertical white wall. So I have to place the prism. Take a thin wooden plank and make a small hole. This is the thin wooden plank, and make a small hole in it and fix it vertically on the table. We have to fix it vertically on the table. Place the prism between this wooden plank and wall or the white screen. Place a white light source behind the wooden plank. Switch on the light. So the rays coming out of the hole of the plank becomes a narrow beam of light. So the light which is coming from this light and it incident on the wooden plank is having a small hole. So the light which is coming from the wooden plank and that so becomes the narrow beam of light, and that becomes narrow beam of light. So adjust the height of the prism such that the light falls on one of the lateral surface of the prism. Okay. So observe the changes in emerged rays, and after this, so observe the changes in emerged rays of the prism. Adjust the prism by slightly rotating it till you get a image on the wall or the white screen. Until to get image on white screen or wall, we have to adjust the prism by tilting it slowly. So the band of 7 colors formed on a wall or on a white screen. So the band of 7 colors formed on the white screen or on a wall. The band of 7 colors formed on white screen when a beam of white light is passed through a glass prism is called the spectrum of white light. So this is the spectrum of white light. So the 7 colors of the spectrum are red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo and violet, and these are called VIBGYOR. Second activity, dispersion of light. Activity 2. Materials required: tray, water, mirror, white light source and white screen or wall. Coming to the procedure. Take a tray and fill it with water. So this is the tray, and fill it with water. Place a mirror in the water such that it makes an angle to the water surface. This is the mirror, and place the mirror slanty into the water, and mirror has to dip in the water. Okay, it should make some angle with the water also. Now focus a white light. So this is the source of white light, and focus white light through the water that should incident in mirror. Okay, white light on the mirror through the water. Try to obtain color on a white cardboard sheet kept above the water surface. Then note the names of the colors you could be able to see. So observe the colors, what type of the colors you can able to see here, you have to note down. This is the activity. So in this case also, the band of 7 colors formed on a white screen when a beam of white light is passed through a glass prism is called spectrum of white light. So the 7 colors of the spectrum are red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo and violet, and this is called VIBGYOR. What is dispersion of light? We will see. First take a glass prism. So this is the glass prism. Now a beam of white light, so we have to take, and when a beam of white light so is incident on the glass prism, and by using the light source, a beam of white light, it incidents on this glass prism. So this white light that undergoes refraction as well as dispersion. Okay, this white light undergoes refraction and dispersion. Refraction in the sense bending takes place. Dispersion in the sense splitting of the white light into different colors. That is dispersion. Okay, so see here, if you observe in this case, white light when it incident on this prism, it refracts and disperses, and all these dispersed colors incident on the other end of the prism, and again refraction takes place here. So this is the screen. For example, white screen, if you observe different types of the colors we can observe, that is red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet colors, and this is called as a spectrum. Okay, so all types of the colors will be formed here, and this is called spectrum of light. Okay, the splitting up of white light into 7 colors and passing through a transparent medium like glass prism is called dispersion of light. What is happening? Splitting up of white light into 7 colors and passing through a transparent medium like a glass prism is called dispersion of light. So the dispersion of white light occurs because of colors of white light travel at different speeds through the glass prism. White light is a mixture of different colors. Different colors are having the different velocities. So that means different wavelengths and different frequencies they are having. That means they are having the different velocities also. As the velocities are different, then that means refraction is also different. So there is a difference in refraction also. That means dispersion of white light occurs because of colors of white light travel at different speeds through the glass prism. So in this, when white light consisting of 7 colors fall on a glass prism, each color in it is refracted. That means each color, all 7 colors will undergo refraction by a different angle, with the result that 7 colors are separated out to form a spectrum. So due to this, all these 7 colors they refracts at different angle. That's why they forms 7 colors on the spectrum. The red color has the maximum speed. So red color is having the maximum speed. That's why it deviates very less. As the speed is very high, then refraction is less. That's why red color is having more speed. That's why it deviates the least. That means glass prism, so red color deviates the least. Due to this, the red color forms upper part of the spectrum. It deviates very less. That's why it forms upper form of the spectrum. So this is the least deviation. Red color undergoes least deviation. So the violet color has the minimum speed. So it is having the minimum speed so in glass prism. So the violet color is deviated maximum. Due to this, violet color appears at the bottom of the spectrum. Violet color appears at the bottom of the spectrum because of it is having the maximum deviation. Okay, right. Recombination of spectrum colors to give the white light. So actually, in our previous case, white light is passed through the spectrum and it forms the 7 colors, that is a spectrum of 7 colors. The formed 7 colors, if you pass it through the prism which is inverted, okay, if you pass through the prism which is inverted, again, so they forms the white color. How it we will see. When a beam of white light is passed through a glass prism, it is split up into component colors. When these colors are allowed to fall on an inverted glass prism, it recombines to produce white light. It recombines and it produces the white light. Okay, how it we will see. See here, white light is incidenting on first prism. Refraction and dispersion it undergoes, and least deviated red color and most deviated violet color we are showing in this. That means in between the 7 colors will be present, and they comes out and it forms the spectrum. And the formed spectrum, if you incident it on one more prism which is inverted in position, then all these undergoes again deviation through this, and it recombines and it forms the white color light. Understood? This is the recombination of the spectrum colors to give the white light. So the refraction produced by the second prism is equal and opposite to that produced by the first prism. So the refraction which is produced by this second prism is equal and opposite to that produced by the first prism. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video.